scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, here is a Hall of Fame legend from Brockton, Massachusetts, a Ring Magazine world champion, and an undisputed heavyweight champion of the world, the Brockton blockbuster, Rocky Marciano. Fighting out of the blue corner, from Waco, North Carolina, a legend of the heavyweight division, a 2-time heavyweight champion of the world, introducing Floyd Patterson.
How will these two fighters handle the outdoors? We're fighting under the sun here for this big showdown.
Can you imagine being a fighter? Sometimes you think under the lights is hot, but when you got the sunlight, there's a lot to take in.
Under the bright lights here for this one, really good matchup, and we're hoping for a really good fight. Marciano with one of the best right hands in boxing history. If he catches you flush, it's good night. To be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Nice counter. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Jab slightly off target. Good counter punching. That big hook doesn't land. Rocky Marciano, who hits a counterpunch. This fighter brings a barrage of punches. They won't let you breathe. It's like fighting a hornet's nest.
You are fighting the swarmer. Be smart, be sharp, concentrate, but you've got to be confident. Do not dance his dance, because that swarmer, once you do that, you're giving the man a chance that shouldn't have happened.
Back and forth they go, neither fighter willing to back down.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Perfect counter lands. Beautiful counter punch. He threw a punch and just got countered. Solid punch. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. He misses with that jab. Counter shot. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. And a round that seemed like an Here we go, it's round 2. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
That counter punch caught him clean. This fighter embodies the cardinal rule of boxing. Hit and don't get hit.
God, this is what it's all about. Hit and don't get hit. Jab, move, pop, slip. Use your footwork. Drive your opponent crazy.
Misses with the straight left. A perfect counter shot. What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Beautiful counter shot. Nice counter shot. Got him there. He scores with the counter. There's a counter shot. Lucky that hook didn't score. Left uppercut doesn't score. Every time they throw... You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Oh, that got Patterson off kilter. You know that bell was sweet music to his ear. Here we go in round 3. Who's going to land the first big shot? That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
They exchange punches. The winner of this surely will get a world title shot. Swing and a miss with that jab. How about that time counter shot? And he did catch him. He caught him clean. Clean as a whistle. Those counter punches have to hurt. When you're a power puncher, you're not as concerned with how many punches you throw. It's about how many you land and how hard they are.
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain there.
Oh my goodness! I want to see that one more time.
Where did that come from? What?
1, 2, 3.
We enter the final 10 seconds here in a pretty dominant display. Well, this fighter has been down twice. They've got to up their game here or this fight is going to be over.
They believe their fight.
And there's the bell to start round 4. They've got to be feeling confident now after what happened last round.
2 knockdowns in that last round. There'll be sheer panic in that corner. What do? Do they throw the towel in? Do they let him come back out again? Because they know their fighter is like a lamb to the slaughter.
Swing and a miss with that hook. Well done with that counter shot. Punch, counter punch. Good counter punch. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. It's like a game of joust. They both got their swords. They're slinging it. You hear people talk about a boxer's chin. Do they have a good chin? Do they have a glass jaw? Those are questions that are being answered here tonight.
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get dented.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. Caution being thrown to the wind. Have to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. The only fear you have with this fighter is has he punched himself out? You can't make a mistake at the heavyweight level and not expect to be punished for it. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. At this point, you got to believe he can't win on the scorecards. Going to need a knockout.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what?
And there's the bell for round 5. Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? There's no doubt that this fighter's power can change the fight around in an instant. You can't afford to make one single minor mistake.
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, it can be intimidating. It just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
That one lands. Catch and shoot. Nice counter punch. How about that time counter shot? And just as quickly as the action slows down, it heats back up. The perfect counter lands. Catch and shoot. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Quick punch scores. That counter shot lands. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Could not have come soon enough for the Let's start the 6. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs have gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
There's nothing quite like a big heavyweight fight. Everything can change with one punch.
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you hit and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
Both men step back for just a moment. Let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. You'd like to see more jabs. This fighter's sort of the death by 1,000 paper cuts approach. He'll hit you 1,000 times before you can land one.
When you have a fighter that's got great footwork and that great hand speed, it's so hard. It's an uphill battle.
Beautiful counter punch. And this is incredible action from both of these heavyweights. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Seemed like eternity for them finally comes to a close.
Wow, it's like two different leagues.
Let's reset. Forget about that.
Here we go, it's round 7. After that last round, something has got to change.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt, you've got to get out there again. Be smart, be sharp. Don't be a fool, don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's gonna pop you off.
It's Rocky Marciano who hits a counter punch. Nice counter shot. That hook won't score. This fighter has determined that they can walk through any punches that their opponent throws, and that's a very confident spot to be in.
I've seen some fights with a granite chin. You can hit them with a sledgehammer, they are not going to move. But then I've seen some mad punchers with a chin like this. As soon as you touch them, they're gone. And this is the danger spot.
It's Rocky Marciano who hits a counterpunch. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Beautiful counter shot. Straight right just misses. And that is that. It is a knockout. What a win. Everything looks better in slow motion. Let's take another look.
Shot from the gods, they say.
So time to go celebrate after a knockout.